We are back with the most difficult two-player Nuzlocke out there. This is episode 2 of our two-player Nuzlocke, and the first episode went pretty poorly. We started out great with our starters of Mewtwo and Swampert, and everything went downhill from there. We missed encounter after encounter, losing Pokemon, and the only things that we could catch were water type, which if you don't know, in this type of two-player Nuzlocke, we can only have one water type between our two teams. In fact, we can't share any primary typings between our teams. After getting continually beat up by Reggies and only surviving because of our goated starters, we barely scratched by getting our very first gym badge. Now in episode 2, we are in desperate need of encounters. We need anything that we can get on the team. Just please, no more water types. I mean, come on, we can't be that unlucky anymore. She whispers a lot on YouTube. I suck at video games, but I still play them every day. And this is where our story picks back up. At the end of last episode, we made our way to Floraroma Town. We beat the one galactic grunt over here and didn't do any of our encounters. We did no encounters here, so now we're going to do our encounters for Floraroma Town and the surrounding areas. You guys trust me, right? I would never do anything to corrupt the integrity of this run.
Let's see, and now it's your turn.
You gotta...
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That is the best, but also scariest you could get. That's a Reggie freaking Gigas. I know last episode, Selene kept calling Regirock Regigigas, or however she pronounced it. But Regigigas is an amazingly powerful Pokemon that is only held back by its ability Slow Start that halves its speed and damage for the first 5 turns of a battle. But in this particular Nuzlocke, all of our abilities are randomized for every Pokemon we run into. So this powerhouse is running at full power and could even have an ability that boosts it even more. This may be the very best Pokemon that we could catch in the entire game. Sandstorm means he's going to keep taking damage while you're throwing balls.
Did anybody see that?
Correction. The best Pokemon we could have caught. So we had to move on. We caught this Poliwag Blaziken pair, which seems like it'd be pretty good to have a water fighting and firefighting paired together, but Poliwrath requires a water stone, which I don't know when I'm gonna find one of those. Not to mention, it's another water type. With all the encounters we can catch for now, I go and heal up my Pokemon and break into the Valley Windworks. Notice how I say, I healed up my Pokemon. That's right, Selene is facing off against a Mewtwo with half her health. Thankfully, Selene was able to make pretty quick work of the Mewtwo, and with a quick stop to heal finally, we take on the rest of the Windworks. I have no problem taking out the Galactic Grunts. Selene continues to run into issues. Route 205.
Latias? Oh god.
There's a
Latias! A legendary, you piece of poo stain. What typing is Latias?
That is not one, but 2 psychic legendaries Selene has managed to run into in this windmill drift bloom abducting kids place. I don't know what they do at the Windworks. Technically, it resists water, but oh, you know what? Its normal ability is levitate.
Oh, no, you screwed me. You screwed me.
Oh, baby, that did nothing. So after looking up the type chart, because I don't want another Aggron incident, we decided the best choice of action would just be to Mudshot it and try to chip away damage. Oh, screwed. Okay, is this a trainer battle?
Yes.
Use Mudshot again. But then, this pain in the butt used Wish, which is a move that heals you every other turn. In this case, with the very little amount of damage we're doing to Latias, there's no world where we're going to be able to outpace the healing from Wish. Considering this Pokemon was Galactic Mars' ace, its level was pretty close to our own, so we had to devise a strategy that would get us out of here without losing a pair, because we can't afford that. Thankfully, Mewpert knew Mudslap, which has a chance of lowering accuracy when you hit a Pokemon with it. With a combination of switching back between Mudslap and Mudshot to cause Latias to miss and for us to be able to do more damage, we were eventually able to stall out the PP on Wish and whittle this thing down. But not without having to switch in Cash to heal Mewpert back up and getting a lucky Poison Sting to whittle down Latias even more.
Okay,
one more Mudshot plus poison damage should do it.
That's it. You're right.
After finally finishing up at the Windworks, we meet up with our clingy friend Cheryl in Eterna Forest, who forces every encounter to be a double battle, but thankfully for us, that means that we'll have double the amount of chances to get a good encounter here in the forest. I mean, what are the odds we end up getting stuck with water types now?
Okay, so
Krabby and
I got that
Relicanth.
really.
They're both water types, so even if we... And I got double Frostlass? Are you kidding me?
This is dumb. I'm gonna run.
All right, no,
I'm gonna
don't run. We need encounters. Man, Arceus hates us. We snag a Frostlass Krabby pair, which we should have named Snow Crab, but ended up naming Crass, and then quickly get out of the forest because there's nothing else for us to do here. Thankfully, right outside of Eterna Forest, there's a chance for us to catch another Pokemon. Surely this won't be another water type that we can never add to the team. This was one of my starters and I skipped it then too. All right, go ahead and hit that
Ready whenever you are.
that
Oh, you
grass
got it.
up above your head.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. What the hell?
We can't get a non-water pair to save our lives. I swear, after this project, I'm going to be recording a water-only Nuzlocke, because this is ridiculous. Drowning in water types, we run off to the Pokemon Center to reevaluate our team, and realize that there's not much we can do. We stare at the water-filled box we call a PC, realize there's nothing else we can add to the team, so we run off to grab our last 2 encounters before the gym. We've got to get something good here, or else this run is in serious jeopardy.
Okay, let's see.
Had to
Is it
wait.
gonna be dangerous?
Ooh,
Yes!
Blissey,
Yes!
normal, that's a
Yes!
tank.
You better not get a water type or I'm gonna literally fight you with my
Listen,
fists,
we're
dude.
fishing for Pokemon, so, you know, that's where, what type of fish live in, you know.
You got a water type, I'm fighting you. Fisticuffs.
Wait, don't I already have an Ekans in the box, chat? Isn't this dupes?
No.
I just looked at my PC. Didn't I have an Ekans
No.
in there?
No.
Somehow swimming in this lake is a Blissey and an Arbok, which puts us into a little bit of a difficult situation. Blissey is a normal type, which is the same as my Chatot, so we'd have to replace Cash with this. But it is a viable pair to put on the team and still keep our Mewpert. The catch is, I'm 90% sure I have an Ekans in my box. I mean, we just looked in there. Surely I would remember the 5 Pokemon in there, or the 1 that isn't a water type. But in the moment, I had a decision to make. I could call Dupe's Claws, which allows me to skip a Pokemon if I've already caught it before. So because of my Ekans, I could skip this Arbok and fish again to catch something different. But with hard luck, that would be a water type for sure, thus making this pair unable to be used at all. In the end, I decided we were better off getting Selene a good Pokemon and having me get double Arboks in the box, rather than risking another water type.
Snake Issy. Nah.
Arbussy. Arbussy.
We had the same thought there.
I'm
What do you
down to
think?
call it Arbussy. Found Ekans.
Okay,
I did have an
fair enough.
Ekans. You know what? I'm just...
Let's go.
Species is optional, so we'll just keep this so we have a pair. So with Arbussy caught and thrown into the box, we only had one more chance to get a third member on our team before the gym. This last encounter was the only opportunity we had, and it had to be something good.
I'm gonna buy like 50 billion Pokeballs.
Let's go, baby! Lord of the Skies. I could not have come up with a better encounter here, except for maybe Regigigas, but we killed him earlier. We are not going to let another legendary encounter slip through our fingers. We are finally going to take this chance and... Ugh. Selene accidentally ran away from her encounter.
I was trying to hit Pokeball and I accidentally hit run. That was my fault.
Now, I was pretty pissed, but I can't really blame her. In this game, there's a touchpad at the bottom, and you can just spam use last item to chuck balls over and over again. But if you move your finger a little bit too far to the side, you'll click run instead. A skilled Pokemon player like myself would never make such a stupid mistake. With this being Selene's first Nuzlocke, I had to go easy on her and be more understanding. And after a sad send-off, we prepared ourselves to take on the gym. Despite only going in with 2 Pokemon, we have Mewpert, so I'm not too concerned, but having a Rayquaza in my back pocket sure would have been nice. Erica made us run around a maze and beat up all the other women in the gym before we could take her on, but we sped through that challenge, and I took out Erica with ease. Selene got a little bit lost in the maze and took a second longer, but after all was said and done, we got our second gym badge. After beating the gym, we took on the instructions of Mommy Cynthia and went to take on the Galactic Hideout. We knew with Mewpert by our side, we could take down this criminal enterprise with ease. I did have a quick visit from an old friend, Mr. Darkrai, but I was well prepared this time. I added an electric move to my Mewtwo so that I could still hit even dark types. Darkrai stood no chance. Oh, come on, you gotta be kidding me. It's almost like Arceus himself is planning to take us out and is laughing at all the ways he can screw with us. What else does God have in store for us?
Togetic. Let's go, Pogchips. Man,
I
with a rock smash.
I love the way you pronounce that Pokemon's name.
Oh, Togetic?
One more time?
Togetic.
Yep, it's beautiful.
What is this supposed to be? Togetic?
Wow, you got it.
Togetic? Oh my god, it's a freaking Togepi!
I didn't see what happened. I took my eyes off the ball for 1 second to see Selene's reaction to me making fun of her. And karma is a bitch. I immediately went back in the VOD to figure out how the hell Mewpert died. And I realized that the whole time I was teasing Selene, Pineco was using Bide. When a Pokemon uses Bide, it stores its energy for 2 turns, and at the end of the second turn, the Pokemon unleashes that energy, dealing twice the amount of HP damage it received. And because of the Citrus Berry that had popped and healed up Pineco even more, I had done so much damage to this Pineco that when it doubled it back into Mewpert, I was one shot. There was nothing I could have done. Something was going to die there. I could have switched it out for other Pokemon and would have if I was paying attention, but because I was distracted, Mewpert was doomed. This was the most devastating blow we could have received. Our starters were gone. The Pokemon that were carrying us through this Nuzlocke and were the only reason that we were still alive were gone. Not only that, but this means that in the same episode, we lost a Regigigas, a Rayquaza, and a Mewtwo. We are blowing the best encounters in the game, but don't worry guys, we have a Caterpie and a Skiploom in the box. We grabbed the Poliwhirl and Blaziken pair because it was the next best thing we could come up with and hopped on our bikes and pedaled to go find more encounters. We need Pokemon so bad. Just trying to see if there was a way to get something other than Route 206. Okay, you encountered.
Do I dare disturb
Yours
the
is
universe?
first. You got fighting, I got flying. Oh, normal flying.
Frick. I'll catch it anyways.
It's fine, we gotta catch it anyway. Well, there's another useless pair. We should be able to get an encounter in this cave. Wayward Cave.
Hold up. Give me just a second.
So,
Give me a score.
it's all right. I get first encounter. You got the last encounter, so I'll get one in here.
You know it, sir. Of course, sir.
It's a fire type! Oh, you have a fire type on your team already? Fuck! I got excited. Into the cave. You just need to fight something.
Okay.
Bum ba da bum bum bum. Fanfi, ground type, fire ground. Okay, I think we could trade this out and then put a different water type pair on our team. I think this is definite catches. Catches all around. Ooh, I'm low on sings.
He's so cute. Did you know that he's just a cutie pie?
He's a.
He just used defense curl. Maybe I can use double kick on him.
Don't waste any more Pokeballs.
Are you sure? What about want to?
Don't throw any more Pokeballs.
Why? You stinker!
I did what you did. I clicked the throw next ball button, but it moved and got replaced by the run button, and I clicked run.
I told you.
We're the worst Nuzlockers ever. No notes. He's right. We suck at Nuzlocks.
Where do we go now, though?
We have another encounter in this cave ahead of us. Oh, here she comes.
Ah, balls.
It's a fire type.
Whatever.
It's still at something.
Whatever.
Where are all the electrics and
Whatever.
darks and psychics? But don't run away from it.
Whatever. Can we get any other Pokemon, please? I feel like we're like just sitting in poo-poo land.
Hey, Cat.
Oh,
thank you so much for the follow. And welcome to the jungle. I hope you enjoy your stay.
Alex.
Yeah. I can't help but notice you're not in an encounter anymore.
No, I'm talking to this guy. This is the same thing. Oh, I didn't get an encounter yet.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Did you hit a Pokemon that was a much lower level than you?
No.
My encounter would have been a Fearow.
Look, I
Another
just got
normal
one.
Fying.
Look, I just got an encounter.
Oh, another water type. Woo. It's not our encounter. Our encounter's dead. Stellar work, guys. Keep it up.
You're probably right about that.
Man, the one time I had a fish on the line. There we go. Let's see. Giratina, Skarmory. Steel Flying. Okay, this is good. Doesn't help with my electric weakness, but still a viable encounter. So Bronzor is probably your common encounter. Kangaskhan. This is normal, but I would be down to switch out this pair with our other normal pair.
Yes.
And change this out for Cash. This could be good.
Got it.
There you go. All right.
Okay, so what shall we name the Pookie Pies?
Mine's a bird. Yours is a mom. What do birds and moms have in common?
Feeding their babies by mouth.
Do moms do that often?
I know birds do.
Let's just call them Mama.
Mama. I like that.
Well, hey, look, something decent that you can actually add to the team. So we made it to the next city, started to build our team, which we could still only get a maximum of 2 Pokemon onto somehow, and then started leveling everybody up without cheating for sure, and went to check out items. Give me some good randomized items. Preferably a water stone. Hallelujah! 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 This meant that I could actually fully evolve the Poliwhirl that I added to my team to give me a Poliwrath. With that, we scooted off to get our next encounter, but I got distracted talking about some nerdy Pokemon ability stuff and wasn't paying attention to Selene's game. Okay, I don't want to say anything crazy, but in this game, Dark Ghost has 0 weaknesses, meaning nothing is super effective against a Dark Ghost combination, meaning that if by some miracle Spiritomb gets randomized the ability Wonder Guard, it cannot get damaged by a single attack.
Isn't that amazing?
It would be amazing. I don't know what I got, but no damaging attack could hit this Pokemon if it got Wonder Guard. So I do realize now that both Rock and Psychic are super effective against Blaziken. I was not paying attention.
I have to catch.
We have to catch it. Be very careful where you're clicking, because your mouse was the. Hey, let's go. No, Spiritomb did not end up having Wonder Guard. On the way back to try to heal and rebuild our team, Selene ran into an old friend. What did that say? Reggie Rock.
It's fine. Right?
Do you not remember what this thing has done to us in the past?
Help me! Help me! Help me!
All right, his Generation 4 moveset. He knows Explosion, Stomp, Rock Throw, and Curse.
So please help me.
At this level. So he still has Explosion. You are a normal type. He knows a normal rock and no move. He will likely go for Explosion. If it sees a kill with Explosion, it's gonna go for Explosion. So I think our only chance is if we switch in Stone right now. It may kill Stone, but if Regirock does explode, then at least Mama's still alive. If it doesn't explode, that means Mama would not die to an explosion.
I don't care, I did it.
Okay, use Rock though. I need to see something. Regirock has a speed stat of 50, and Lunatone has a speed stat of 70. So even with a 1 level difference, you should be faster. I think you hit it with a hypnosis.
For real?
Hypnosis is 75% accurate. So there's a 75% chance of putting Regirock to sleep right away. Then you can switch Mama back in on that. Otherwise, will you lose Dark Ghost? I do, but if we don't, we might lose the run. I think our best bet is Hypnosis.
Oh, no, please.
He fell asleep. Okay, whoo! Okay, so now switch out. Kip, it's not going well. Switch over to Mama.
Yes.
So that was the only guaranteed sleep turn. Now, which one of those... Bite is your best bet because it's going to resist the other moves. Hit it with another bite. Not with a 10 level difference, Greg.
No.
Let's see if Mama lives. Mama does live. Okay. The reason it didn't go for it originally is because it didn't see the kill with it. Because it knows the calculation. So it knew if it was going to kill you or not. That's why it didn't go when we switched over to Lunatone. So when we switched back, I was confident that we were going to live in Explosion because the computer thought we were. In our final mad grab for encounters, we managed to snag a Krogunk Bastiodon pair and then went hunting for our last possible encounters for the night. This is our last chance to get a new encounter in this episode.
The music is like rare Pokemon music right now. It's very weird.
Interesting. Mine was an easy catch.
Do you guys have kid names already?
Abby does.
That's freaking sick.
I...
Can I just please do it again? Can I just please do it again?
No.
Do it again. I accidentally hit it. I accidentally hit it. Please let me do it again. Please let me do it again.
Nope.
Please. Guys, can we go in the chat one if you think I'm able to do it again?
Nope.
No, please, Alex. That's like not even fair. I was on random.
Nope. I can't believe it happened again. We just gotta unbind that button. This is the kind of thing that drives me to my vices. That's it. I'm going gambling.
Oh. What's A?
Bing, bing, bing. Space.
Oh, sucks.
Bing,
This
bing,
is horrendous to play.
Oops. Bing, bing, bing. Bing, bing, bing.